So we had some more stuff show up, this time from Signal, which, if you look at the box, they actually make it look like it's light bulbs so that they're nice to it when they carry it, which clearly with this crease in there was not the case with, who was it? UPS. So, anyways, this should be all the new boards in the line from them, which they're doing some cool stuff now. They've moved production from their factory in Southern California to China for a lot of stuff. They're still doing the special one-offs and the every third Thursday stuff down there, but that's kind of cool. And then the big thing is with Billy Anderson coming in. Jesus, these are in there. Yeah, with Billy joining the team, they've added the channel to their boards. Now, Billy came over from Burton, so go ahead, bud. This is the Yup. And as you can see, channel. Yup. This is the John Jackson Sierra series right there, I believe. Yep, and a 156. But the factory that's making their boards over in China, or maybe it's Taiwan, is, pretty sure it's China. The same one that's doing the Endeavor's boards that aren't out of the Archetype series. So, look at that. Oh yeah, the Manu Shiv. Look at the shape. I mean, that thing is designed for slashing some pow. And this is the new Disruptor 2, which is their parkboard. And that's got a cool shape to it as well. Alright guys, so we got a new company to us this year for boards to try out from Weston Snowboards. We're based over in Minturn and Vale. Boards are made in GP87. They just dropped off their whole quiver of decks for me. So, anyways, got a bunch of stuff, got a catalog in here, which this is the Backwoods. Kind of that like surfy pow shape thing. This is cool though, the Japow. Deep swallowtail and whatnot. Big Chief. And this is the Spruce, which I think they put some women's boards. Yeah, they put some women's boards in here, which I will not be testing because I do not have a good enough lady to do that for. I've got the Timber and a 153, which let's see if it's in here. So it's that. Yeah, it's that all mountain board. So we got that. This is another women's board I will not be riding. The Logger. Into that twin jib board type thing. And then the Range as well. So I got those. We're getting snow again, so I'm going to take that Japow out tomorrow because it's going to be deep. I mean, it's snowing at least 3-4 inches an hour right now. Going to do that tomorrow. Next up is Capita, which a lot of people seem to really like this brand. They did win 2 awards from me last year with the Spring Break Twin, as well as the Mercury, which is by far one of the best boards I have ridden in a long time. So if you can find one, you should probably buy it, because it'd be cooler if you did. Holy crap, these are packed in there. Oh, we got the Scott Stevens right there on the top. That'll be super soft and jibby, which will be good when spring decides to return around and I get to go hit some park again. So we got the Scott Stevens. The outside. Yeah, so we got Scott Stevens. The new Outsiders. The Warp Speed. The Navigator, which is kind of a culmination of, I think, the Kazu and the Charlie Slasher, because the Charlie Slasher is out of the line. So probably ride that in the POW here soon. Oh yes, the Spring Break board. There you go. And I believe this is, what is this? This is this Powder Pill. Yeah, it's this thing. The powder board. And finally, the Black Snowboard of Death. Longest board in their line. Kind of their version of the custom. So I'm going to be riding these in the next few days as well. And remember, if you get a chance, check out the podcasts that we have coming for you, as well as subscribe to our channel. Alright, so we had some more stuff show up. Kevin dropped off this, which is the new Stout from Flow. I guess it's kind of like a wide drifter, one of those volume shift boards. And then over here, I've got the new Rome National that the rep dropped off for me with Kevin, which kind of replaces the regular shaped agent, not the Alec agent. So they kind of separated into two boards, the National and the Marshall. And then this horribly taped together box, which is funny, is also from Rome. And this just showed up, and this should have a few new shapes in there as well. God, this thing is horribly put together. But whatever, I'm not gonna fucking complain, because I'm gonna ride some more boards. So here we go. Ah, yes. The new powder division in the 148. Short and fat little guy with rear foot camber. Ah! Yes. The model number 1 from Degenerati. Rode this last year. They did do a little tweak to the one from the one I rode, so it should be a little softer. Oof. Cut myself. Artifact rocker. Haven't been on this in a while. And what else is in there? Yes, the regular artifact with camber. So I can finally compare the two of them together. And then I've got a Degenerati Model 2 coming as well later when Tactics is done with that out in Oregon. Alright, so it's time for another round of what the hell did I just get? I got boxes from Moss Snow Sticks, Endeavor, and I think Rome. So, let's see what they sent this time. They sent me cardboard. Lots of cardboard. Shit, what is this? Oh. The new Mod Camber in a 156. So that ought to be fun and snappy. This box is from Endeavor. Convenient that it's sent from Mervyn boxes. Let's see. Bubble wrap. Ton of bubble wrap. What the hell? KTV. These aren't even the right boards. Good job, guys. Yep. None of these are the right frigging board. They were supposed to send me archetypes. They're powder boards. Good job, guys. ride any of those. Oh man, holy bubble wrap and tape. And there we have it, the U4, this is the U6, U5, NK, yes, whole bunch of snow surfboards for Moss. More Endeavor. That's the right board. The hell model is it? The Live? I don't need to ride that. This is the only one that matters. The Archetype Swallowtail.